welcome back to Inside the USFL. My name is Zach Bruner. We are joined again by Jordan McCray, center for the Birmingham Stallions. We are here to give you an inside look at the USFL from someone on the inside. Jordan, how are you doing? I know things are about to start heating up in the USFL really quickly.
I'm doing well, man. Actually, en route to Birmingham now, in Atlanta, and it's only about a 2-hour drive from here. So, gonna get on the road soon and get settled in and get ready for what's to come.
So everything really kicks off in that world. Joey Ritchie on Facebook was wondering when and where do teams start practice? Obviously, it's starting this week, but when about is teams really starting to gel? And are you guys practicing at the stadiums you're actually playing, or what's that deal?
So we'll have days where we do practice there, but we'll have a field of 3 or 4 different fields that all of us will be using to practice at different times throughout the day that we'll be sharing. So to make sure that we're not just messing up the field that we're actually all going to be playing on, and all have access and availability to a field to where we can get good practice time in also.
Are teams practicing together a lot just because there's such small teams? Do you know?
As of right now, I do not think we're going to be practicing together. I know there will be scrimmages the week before our first game, the weekend before our first game. So we might have like a little scrimmage versus another team or something of that nature. But as far as like a joint practice, I don't think that we're doing that. But I'm not totally sure yet.
Right. Yeah, that'll be definitely interesting, especially for linemen, D linemen and stuff. If it's going to be banging
Yeah.
against your own guys or practicing on air all week, that's definitely going to be interesting. Have you
Definitely.
guys gotten the playbook or anything like that yet?
So we haven't gotten a playbook, but we have been through several Zoom meetings where we have seen the playbook, gone through plays, taken notes, and essentially gone through some of the installs as well. But I haven't got a physical playbook yet. I'm assuming that we'll get that within the next couple of days while we're in Birmingham.
Have they installed the package for you to go out to tight end yet? We talked
You
about
know
that a
what?
couple
I'm
years
still I'm
ago.
still working on that with them. Breaking them down slowly but surely. We still got a couple of weeks before the first game, but I'm sure that we'll throw something in there. Either lead a tight end or fullback, whatever they want to. If they want me out wide, I can do that too now.
Versatile. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we've talked about it. I mean, you got touchdowns on your record indoor. I think maybe arena, whatever league it was, but yeah,
Yeah.
versatile weapon. Cordero Patterson, like since you are in Atlanta right now,
Very much so, man. I think I just got to show them a couple of clips, and I always have those handy for them, so I'll make sure that they see it.
for sure. Speaking, I guess, to the versatility a little bit. I
Mm-hmm.
know. I mean, I guess it was a few years ago. You were playing some guard, some center, and it seems like you've settled into center now. Do you feel like you feel the most comfortable at center, or is that just because maybe there's a lack of that position? I don't know. Like, what's your thoughts on where you feel most comfortable?
Honestly, I feel comfortable everywhere, man. But I love playing the center position. I love guard too. It really just goes. When I first started playing football in ninth grade, my father was my coach, and he always stressed versatility to me and all of my brothers. So we never had a set position in high school, so I never had one position I got comfortable at. I was just comfortable playing everything, and I think that's really helped me transition to the center position where I'm at now. But if I had one position, I feel like I couldn't play any other one. It would probably be right guard.
Sure.
Yeah.
Switching indoor, outdoor. Obviously, there's big speed difference between indoor and outdoor games and stuff like that. For a
Yeah.
center, does it change a lot for like pre-snap reads for you about what defenses are showing you or giving you, or not really?
Between the indoor and the outdoor game.
Yeah, like you've been
Oh
playing
yeah.
indoor now for a little bit, and now you're
Yeah.
switching again. Now you're going outdoor. Is there any difference?
Yeah. Indoor, it's a difference because essentially there's the indoor game. They want you to score a lot of points, so the defense has a lot of rules that they have to follow. You can't twist. You can't do any of that kind of stuff. So on indoor, it really is against your guy for the whole game. Like there's not going to be any twists. Like maybe I can look and cue some things for the quarterback that the DBs are doing, but essentially for my job in protection and run blocking and all that, I'm just going up against one guy the entire time. Whereas in an outdoor game, there are going to be different guys subbing in and out, line games, backers lining up differently, so that gives me different cues for different things. So there's definitely a lot more to be looking at in the outdoor game as far as from the center position.
Yeah, 100%. Joey Ritchie again on Facebook. He had a few questions about equipment, but I'll just ask you. I know NFL, there's like a list of approved helmets and stuff like that. Are you bringing your own helmet that you have? Do you have what's the situation where do players get to keep the helmet they've been going with, or is it like a team assigned helmet?
So as of right now, I believe that we're all just going there, and all that will be provided to us, and they'll have a set of helmets that we can choose from. But if guys wanted to bring their own pads or anything like that, I'm sure that's available as well. But as I know right now, we're going to be choosing all of that stuff in the onboarding process. So we got like our team manager and director of operations already reached out to us with size helmet, with size pads, cleats, gloves, all that kind of stuff. So it'll be a lot of to us once we get there.
Okay. We talked about last week how, I mean, the media deals and everything, it's going to be a spotlight, a lot of eyes on you guys in terms of the opportunity to take the next step to the league again. Jake Osmond wants to know if you believe the same thought process is being, talked about with the coaches. Obviously, there's a lot of former NFL guys on coaching staff, stuff like that. Do you think coaching staffs are also thinking that same way, where they're trying to impress NFL teams and get back to the league or first-time opportunities?
Yeah, I definitely think so. Like what we talked to my coach, Coach Heimbach, is a very good offensive line coach, and pretty much this is an audition for everyone. That's an aspiration that he has for himself. He knows he coaches us well. We win games. It's just gonna be something good for his resume to put on. And a lot of guys want to come back. Some guys, I assume, are happy where they're at and just want to excel in this position, and that's fine too. But everyone has their own motivations and things that they want to accomplish with this season. I think that the USFL is definitely going to help everyone in that aspect.
Cool. And I'll just finish up with one last question again from Jake Osmond. With so much emphasis right now being placed on these newer leagues being physically ready to go right away, do you think there's a lot fewer guys coming into this opportunity out of shape? Do you think everybody's basically physically ready to go, ready to start back up? Or do you think there are some people that are actually going to have to play themselves into shape here?
I mean, I would like to think that everyone is always staying ready for their opportunities when they come, but I know that's just not the whole fact. And some guys probably will be playing nowhere into shape, but I'm sure, at least from the guys that I've talked to, that I stay in communication with, there's probably about 15 guys I know that are working hard and staying ready and staying in shape. So I hope that's the general outcome for everyone in the league. But I'm sure there'll be some people that are playing their way into shape. As long as they're ready by the week of the 16th, I guess that's all that matters.
That's true. I mean, in terms of like this talent pool right now, I feel like there's going to be any opportunity to pass over guys. So I feel like everybody probably is in pretty good shape. I don't think there's going to be anybody like grossly out of shape. Like they would just pass over you and be like, hey, this was your one opportunity and you messed it up. Screw you. We're going on to the next guy. So I don't know. I feel like people are going to be, to your point, ready to go at least by opening kickoff.
Yeah, for sure. I feel the same exact way. And I know the coaches are going to be working to get them guys ready. And hopefully they already have been not that far off, you know what I mean? So we'll see how it goes. But I think it's going to be a really good product. So
I completely agree. And everything really starts kicking off this week. Obviously, we see Jordan McCray on his way to Birmingham. He's going to start practicing. So next week, again, next Tuesday, we will have a lot more for you. Send in your questions, youtube.com/Flurry Sports to find this, to comment some questions. You can find us on Facebook. Wherever you find the podcast, just ask your questions and we will answer for you next week. But I'm Zach Bruner, and Jordan McCray is here as well. We will be back next time again. See ya.